Imagine you wake up and it's 1981. Reagan's president. The best Rush album just came out. And you think to yourself, what the fuck is going on? The threat of the Soviet Union? The threat of AIDS? Tonight on LaserRot, we're exploring an early 80s classic in
Oh, it's LaserDisc time. Where I sit around, drink beer, and watch a LaserDisc. Finally, it's LaserDisc time. Where I kick back with the beer, spin a LaserDisc. Few good men, House Party 2, Mrs. Doubtfire and Turbulence, Highlander 2, X-Files, Garth Brooks and the True Lies. Well, hello, it's LaserDisc time. Where we sit around, drink beer, and watch a LaserDisc. Finally, it's LaserDisc time. Oh, where I sit down, drink a LaserDisc and watch some beer.
Donovan Frost here for LaserRot with another Halloween entry into the archives. I've been holding on to this film for quite some time now, and it finally saw the light of day. So join me in what has to be the best body horror film ever. Parasite. Charles Band was director. Came out in '82, filmed in '81, in what could only be probably someplace in Death Valley. I don't know. There's some mountains there. Overall, the film was shot. It looked like on some type of like shitty 16 mil, and the beginning of the film was actually compressed into a 4:3 image from 16:9. But then suddenly it changed halfway through the beginning part of the movie, so it was kind of jarring to see a random change like that. But I can see why Mr. Band did that, because nobody's got time to fuck around in widescreen. It's like, fuck this. Why am I doing this? This needs to be in 4:3, because this movie lives on ripped VHS tapes and in basements by yourself, drinking beer.
Are you gonna be all right?
And what is a better time to enjoy the best Demi Moore film, formerly Ashton Kutcher's wife?
Well, Pat is here. It isn't Little Miss Lemon Grove of 1992, huh?
I brought you some lemons.
This film is about a scientist who really likes soup. He carries around a thermos everywhere, and his big thing is like he's got to get his soup hit.
Okay, soup's on. Soup good? It's okay. Good. That's good.
Fucking clam chowder, man. This shit's great. Aside from Demi Moore, it has some other guy, and the person on the cover here is not the person in the movie. I don't know who that is, but he made it to the cover, and maybe there's a band ultra cut out there that's 3 hours long. One can only hope. Until that comes out, I've selected my favorite scene from the film. It's part sci-fi, part...
I don't know how you take this heat. Got anything to drink in there?
Has some canned water inside.
Good. Take one if you don't mind.
I don't mind as long as you paid for it. Or I hope you got some money to pay for all this.
So, fun fact, for those musical theater buffs who are also Rot fans, Vivian Blaine of Guys and Dolls fame is in this film, and it actually shows how she died in real life. So that was not fake at all. So she actually died making this movie, Parasite. So that's how the dedication of Mr. Mann. He doesn't really give a shit about life, which makes a great horror director. Because at the end of the day, like, why are we alive?
Not bad. Still a lot of life there yet?
The film is pretty front heavy. All the action happens in the first 40 minutes, and then the last bit is like kind of a shoehorned love interest thing between the main character who loves soup and also his friend Buddy's coffee.
Well, it's about time somebody kicked those nuts the hell out of here. I'm telling you, it's getting so a fella can't get away from the goddamn sickies no more. My name's Buddy, but I won't hold that against you. Come on over to my room and I'll give you a cup of coffee.
Coffee?
That's right, real coffee.
It's kind of bizarre. There's got to be a 30-year age gap there. A little on the transfer. So it's in 4:3, but at the very beginning of the film it is in 16:9 for about 4 minutes. And it is fucking god-awful.
Don't.
What's in there?
There's something wet in here.
This is got to be the worst transfer that I've ever seen on LaserRot, which doesn't really surprise me because this was a Shadow Entertainment pressing, and they're not exactly known for stellar quality, at least in my experience. That being said, that didn't deter anything from the quality of the film. I loved every minute of it. In fact, I essentially watched it twice, and I suggest everyone watch it twice because it's like maybe 80 minutes long. It's nothing. You can pop it in and then pop it in again. Just keep hitting spin, keep hitting spin, keep hitting spin.
You want to know about business? You see that scar face? I was in business once. I worked for the big business boys. They gave me that. I worked in the suburbs. You don't know about the suburbs, do you, sweetheart? Yeah, I know plenty about business.
So the main character, I'm not even going to give him a name. Who gives a shit what his name is? Old guy. Suit Man.
Leave that alone! Shut up!
And he has a thermos full of what can only be soup and something from a precursor to Tremors. And he has been infected by this parasite. And this parasite is slowly eating away at him.
You don't have to keep the door locked. You've got nothing I haven't seen before. Say, this place looks shitty enough.
As a parasite is wont to do. Get this man some ivermectin. And he is desperately trying to find a way to kill them and live his life with Demi Moore. And shocker, I mean, the way they kill him is sound. I gotta say that can't be the first time that's done. And I know that there have been films that have come out in the past 40 years that have also used sound to kill something. So it's utterly uncreative. However, if Mr. Band came up with this idea, then it is fucking brilliant. So, at the end of the day, Mr. Band, director, auteur, is the modern father of genre film.
Help you there, fella?
Sure is hot out here. I don't know how you take this heat.
It has its moments.
You live here?
Yeah, I have for some time now.
And you've been around here the last couple days, I guess.
I guess.
Truth is, I'm looking for a friend of mine.
That's so.
That's so. Yeah, he's a tall, thin fella. Not feeling too well either.
No, I haven't seen anybody like that around here. Nobody comes around here, except the sickies. God damn it, now wait a minute. No, Jesus, don't.
Heard it here first. Hot takes with dirty bug snakes.
How you doing?
A little hungry. Got anything to eat?
Yeah, we got canned fruit.
Canned beer and canned soup.
That gun doesn't exist in the movie. On another lie on whoever the fuck this guy is. Doesn't exist. Guy on the right, looking at Shadow Entertainment and thinking, I'm on the wrong LaserDisc cover. We have. From one of my favorite breweries, Buffalo Bill's, out of San Jose, California, a delicious Oatmeal Stout. And if you're a fan of the show, you've seen my review of the pumpkin ale that they put out each year around this time. This is their Black Pumpkin Oatmeal Stout, which is the darkest of them all, at a blistering 7.9%. Let me crack into this. specially delivered from the mailman and my favorite sister-in-law, Vic Strangely, a resident and believer in the flavor. Look at this tall boy can. Oh my good God. Look at that head. Oofa doofa. Look at that. I can smell the oatmeal and pumpkin from here, and I'm sure you can as well. Drinking out of an old Milwaukee chalice from my hometown. Instantly. Oh my God. It's like when you wake up at camp and you're starving and you didn't sleep well and you think to yourself, I don't want to be here. And through bleary eyes you open and see a fat man next to a fire stirring a pot. And in that pot is George Washington's favorite oatmeal. And in it is a very stout flavor. First sip coming in hot.
And you're in luck today. Got a little lemonade. Fresh lemons, too.
No kidding. Fresh lemons?
Right.
I'll take one.
Good.
That's very good.
Allspice, pumpkin, stout. The flavors are astounding. If you fucking see this, get it. Christ alive, this is amazing. That may be a flavor that I have missed more than I thought I could possibly miss. And to put it straight fucking up, if you ever get a chance to give it a taste, please do. I cannot sing the praises of those beers more. Just as the taste settles in my mouth, I hit the hops. They're fucking there. The hops are there. The stout is there. The oatmeal's there. The allspice is there. And it's very, very crisp in its carbonation. What can I say about the movie? I'm probably going to give it an 8.2 out of 10. Checks notes. It had great laughs, had great and overall, I think Charles Band did a killer job with it. See what I did there? And Buffalo Bill, when he's not skinning people, he is making great beer. And this beer, I'm going to say it. I mean, it's what I think. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to I don't know. I don't count these things. I don't look into this. I don't look at from pay attention to whatever. Who cares? It's not important. 10 out of 10 on the LaserRot scale. And you know what? I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to do it. 10.1 out of 10 on the LaserRot scale. I'm not sure much on the math, but that's definitely more than 100%. And if you like beer, or if you just like drinking, I gotta say, pick this guy up because it is the darkest of them all, much like Charles Band's look on the future. His cognizance of what the 90s were going to be was wrong, but he was just 20 years off because we live in this world now. We are done. We're fucked. And I hope to be here into the apocalypse with you guys. So thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for staying patient. And thanks for drinking with me tonight. God in heaven, this is so good.